Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are playing another Warlock deck. I know we played Warlock like 2 days ago, but I've been hearing rumors online in the comment section about a Disruption Warlock deck. And, you know, I was thinking, there's a lot of people that play combo decks currently online. Oh, there is a lot of combo decks. I mean, fuck, yesterday we saw... What did I play against yesterday? I played against Bomb Rogue, and I played against Togwaggle Druid in yesterday's video. Just playing by myself, I mean, I've played a lot of Quest Mages, you know, other Druids, Pillager Rogues, Shudderwalk Shamans, and all these decks have one common weakness, which is Hate Lock, or Disruption Lock, or Disruption Warlock, or Immolate, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But basically just play every single card that fucks your opponent, except for the 3-drop, because the 3-drop is really fucking bad. Too bad to play in a deck that's revolves around this effect, right? You're playing double Immolate, you're playing double Altar of Fire, double Demonic Project, double Dirty Rat, Mutanus, Tickatus. Like, all these cards are just meant to say, double Gnomeferatu. They're just meant to be like, hey, fuck your fun. And that's what we're doing. This is a list that I brewed myself. I've yet to play a game with it, so I have no idea if it's good or not. I wanted to have some amount of early game. I initially had Mountain Giants and Molten Giants in here, and I think Demons are better, if I'm being honest. If you're not going Highlander, I think running the double Voidcaller, double Enhanced, double Mogar with the Gul'dan is better than running... I do kind of want Tamsin. Okay, fuck this card. I'm putting in Tamsin instead. The reason I want Tamsin is just because, one, the deal 3 could be really, really big, seeing that I did cut, what is the name of the card? Hellfire from the list, but I think Tamsin should be in here. Overall, though, I think this deck is pretty solid. You have also a removal for a lot of the aggro decks, so I think this might stand a chance. Maybe get 1 or 2 wins with it, hopefully. Probably lose a whole bunch if I don't hit combo decks and I hit slower decks. Like, this deck gets fucking stomped by Big Priest. Like, absolutely fucking, like, they'll put their entire foot in your asshole. But, yeah, anyways, with that being said, how about we queue up the first one? And hopefully we have it go well. Alright, guys? Yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys all in the first game. Alright. First is against a Warlock. If it's Mechathune, we have a chance as we're playing so many hate spells, but... the thing with Mechathune, and the reason I feel like this might be a bad matchup, is the only actual hate spell that works against them is Mutanus and Demonic Project. So depending on what we see, we slam this on like a little bit later into the game. Ideally, we hit Mechathune. It's not Mechathune. We might be playing the mirror match. I don't think I want to play the armor vendor here. I want to see what he has first. I want to make him think that I am not this deck. We might be able to beat traditional, just bigger Warlock. Because we do have Gul'dan, which is just strictly better than Dreadlich Tamsin. I don't know why I said Jaina. But, like, you know, the other option we also had to play here was, what is it called? I want to slam this, so I don't really want to slam it with Gul'dan still in my deck. I should have kept Gul'dan, if I'm being honest. I'm hoping to get ratted, if I'm being honest. My hand is, like, really good against rat. Interesting card. Yeah, I'm going to play this as slow as possible. Our deck also has a little bit less life gain than most, because he could be playing Reno, in which case he has... Demonic Project now feels really fucking good. Worst case scenario, I lose Enhanced. Best case scenario, I lose Prince, and I get a playable minion. Yeah, seems about right. He gets a Voidcaller. I get... yeah. Go figure. Oh, I'm gonna burn Gul'dan real quick here. Oh, I missed on Gul'dan. Loatheb, Gnome, Librarian. Oh, Librarian is a card I forgot this Interesting. I'm just gonna tap here. Of course. Oh my god, the fact that I hit the one card, like again, I said the worst card to hit out of the 6 minions that were in my hand was enhanced, and it was the one I hit. I hit his Brann, which is good for me, but I gave him another Voidcaller, which is not good for me. He's on Highlander. Interesting. Interesting. If he doesn't kill my guy, I hate my life. 1, 2, 3. I don't have a 1. Ooh, that's really good here, actually. Fucking Christ, man. Okay. I need to hit second touch. Second touch allows me to do what I wanted to do, which was a Defile play, but I was... The Power of the Wild meant I couldn't, which really sucks. Depending on what he's holding, I mean, this Immolate is huge. But again, this is... I didn't design my deck to beat the deck he's playing. I actually perfectly acknowledge that this is an awful matchup for me, and I'm probably going to lose this because my deck has nothing to deal with the deck he's playing. Straight up, my deck has nothing to deal with it. That's fine. That's actually a really good eat for me, I guess. I need a 1, but there's no 1s in my deck. Maybe I can pull a 1. That ain't a 1. Fucking Christ, so 1... I could have also used a 2. Fucking Christ. Now I'm 1 mana off. Are you serious? I hate life sometimes. Am I dead? I'm just dead. I'm 1 mana off being able to wipe the board. Besides this. Oh. Let's burn more of our decks. Oh my god, I forgot to put so many cards in my deck. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, oh yeah, I also forgot Raised Deads. And I forgot Okani. And he top decked Dark Bomb into Drain Soul. Nice. Must be nice. But yeah, no, this is the deck. I knew I wasn't gonna beat this. I was hoping to honestly just hit some fucking mages, some Shadowwalks, whatnot. Anyways though, let's queue up the next one. There's nothing to say about that loss. I was not meant to beat that game, and I got unlucky. Alright, let's queue up the next one. Alright. Another not great matchup, but a matchup we can potentially... If it's Pillager, I mean, Immolate's really fucking slow against them. But I can't actually keep Immolate. No matter what I'm playing against, Immolate is just too slow. Alright, Altar of Fire gives us what we're playing against. Gnoll costs 7. And then and then it goes back up to 8. And then 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh. I mean, I lost Gul'dan and I lost 2 insane cards, but he lost Ship's Cannon and Shiny Finder. Didn't matter. This game is still an L. This was a bad keep. It's gonna be almost impossible to have this active. It's not what I wanted to burn, but ideally this is gonna probably force this and this, unless he does this. Bro, what the fuck? Man, I wish I was this lucky. If I hit here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. I need Defile. Defile? That card does absolute... This card does less than nothing. As funny as that is, this card actually does less than nothing. Defile. I'm just like dead here. He plays weapon. This is weapon, 100%. I do not believe he doesn't have weapon on curve after curving out like this. After I burnt his shiny finder and his other ship's cannon. Play weapon already. Oh, he didn't have it. Sometimes lucky, I guess. Still can't do anything. Can I top deck Defile, please? One time. One time Defile. I hate this game. This game is garbage. The odds of this happening are so fucking low. People say I'm wrong when I say Pirate Rogue needs a huge nerf. I don't think I'm wrong. It's turn 3. He has a full board. He dealt me 27 damage so far. Turn 3. There was so much counterplay I could have done to this. My counterplay was draw Defile. I'm gonna play this and I'm gonna kill like one thing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm at 2. I died to a pirate. The fuck? I pressed the escape button. My bad, it was a turn 4 weapon. The fact that I lost in that way to that start after I burnt 3 good cards out of his deck and he drew the second ship's cannon into double. I'm actually in disbelief off his draw. If I drew 5% as good as that every single game, I'm pretty sure I'd be in single digit legend right now. He missed on 0 draws. Arguably his play on turn 3 was actually even better than weapon. So he quite literally missed on 0 draws. There was not a single draw here that was bad. After he had burnt. I'm actually in disbelief. Also, Dark Skies killed one thing. Checks out. Alright, let's queue up the next one. Alright, okay, we finally hit the matchup I've been wanting to hit. Gnomeferatu is huge. Immolate is huge. I mean, Immolate is not actually going to do anything. It is a turn 3 Immolate though, but it's still going to do very little here, sadly. Bro, this curve is insane. My curve is legitimately Altar of Fire, burn 3 cards, Gnomeferatu, burn a card, Immolate, burn ideally 3 or 4 cards. Altar of Fire would be the best draw here. And then I even have a turn 4 play. The fact that I burnt a Demonic Consultation is really feels bad, man. 1 potion gone, 1 Conjure Mana Biscuit is gone, and my burn was Brann sucks, Demonic Project sucks. Enhanced Dreadlord, I mean, could be worse, but that was actually a really bad burn. I actually kind of wanted to have that because I wanted to draw the cards. Force him to play out his hand. This legitimately just forces him to play out his hand when things might not be like as good as possible, which is pretty good. But I mean, it depends, right? If his hand is the second Conjurer's Mana Biscuit into fucking Magic Trick into a whole bunch of 1-cost spells, I mean, it's not great, but we burnt a Potion of Illusion, which is good. His guy now has... His guy is actually insane. He's gonna play it next turn. Yeah, the Naga he's holding is gonna be actually insanely good. It's draw 2, float 1. It's legitimately just +1 mana, draw 2 cards. Oh, unlucky. I'm still dead this game, which is surprising. I missed on all his parrots. If I would have hit one parrot on top of hitting Potion of Illusion or Commander, I would have just won this game, but my draw, like his draw was just sadly too good to actually beat. I can't even afford to just play this. I really want to play this, but I think I have to do this here. That goes there for sure. It's either Immolate, which I don't think Immolate does anything. He can. The problem with this deck is they can just play the cards. So Immolate is actually really, really bad in this matchup. Interesting. The golden one looks really nice though. He drew double lieutenant mailbox answer. Take an extra turn. Take an extra. The fact that this is probably parrot and he was managed to complete quest here. I'm just dead is a little bit tilting. I do not believe that I survive here, by the way. I'm 100% sure I am dead. He slams parrot. Oh, if that was parrot, it is gone. Okay, so you can't slam parrot here, which is nice. Ice block I don't care about. Altar of Fire would be huge. Rat would be good. There's so many good draws in my deck. There's so many good draws that apparently are in my deck, just not actually in my deck. Maybe he doesn't have parrot and he doesn't draw parrot to the bottom of his deck. And then this is going to remove those cards out of his deck. Maybe. This is a possibility. I don't think it's what's going to happen, but it is a possibility. Again, I had to hit the second altar. This man's list is fucking weird. Altar, please, one time. Oh. He's running Doomsayer in his list and Frost Nova. I lost to this. The fact I'm about to lose to a deck like this. Oh, that checks out. Oh, that checks out as well. He has a double parrot in there. He has Brann in there. He has second one of those apparently. Can I please draw rat? Please one time rat. I don't think so. Watch how the first card I draw here is rat. That would check out if I draw rat here. Well, there goes the second Potion of Illusion. Doesn't change the fact that his 4 extra turns is enough to kill me. This is the most disheartening game of my life. No, last game was. Last game was. This game I actually got to play more than one spell. Okay, why the fuck is everything going to shit? Why the fuck can't I hit the escape button? 8 or 6 12 plus It's 32. I'm dead. He gets 32 damage. There's no way I'm coming back. Rat would have been a nice draw. I could have potentially pulled the Brann, in which case I didn't die. I could have pulled a Parrot, in which case I didn't die. Yeah, it could have helped not to burn nothing, actually. It's funny how both of the Altar of Flames actually did less than nothing. They burnt me good cards. If I would have had the Demonic Project, I could have actually won. I also like how the Demonic Project pulled the worst minion for me. Because if that... I mean, it doesn't change the fact he also RNG'd Polymorph Boar, which is filthy. But no, nothing in that game actually went anywhere according to plan. It was all just the worst case into worst case into worst case. But hey, let's keep the next one. Sorry, my computer is like fucking dying. Where every single time I click my scroll wheel, I go back pages. And it's very weird and I don't like it. Alright. Now that I queued into Shaman, which is most likely Shadowwalk Shaman, Immolate is my best card. It's the single best card to draw on my deck. So, my guess is I'm going to go the entire game without seeing one. If I had to do a rough prediction, I don't see a single Immolate for the entire fucking game. Just because it's actually really good in this matchup. There's a turn 4 Immolate if he's holding any form of late game card, just as he can't actually play it. Oh no, of course, I burned it on turn 1. I did burn his Grumble though, so maybe I can actually win this. I didn't burn Zola. If I would have burned Grumble and Zola, I had a chance. But no. It does really suck though that I don't get to keep my Emulate. I burnt one. The cards I burnt on my end were also just nuts. Both Gigafin and Immolate are two of my best cards in this matchup. I burned his part of his win con, but I also basically fucked myself in burning half of my win cons. I have the Gul'dan, which should help, technically. Besides the fact his Shadowwalk will actually still just fuck me in the ass. Because I didn't burn Loatheb, which means his Loatheb still makes my Plague of Flames cost 1,000,000 mana later on. And I don't have Gigafin to eat his board. Rat is nice. I have to ideally with this pull both of his, or pull a Snowfall Guardian or Shudderwalk. Well, obviously Shudderwalk would be the best possible pull, but he's not about to burn his Firemancer Flurg combo on this, I don't think. It doesn't make sense. Not in a matchup that you know is going to go really long because if Grumble's missing, Blade Master is missing, and Mutanus. Like, it makes his Shadowwalk so much worse. Those are actually really, really good hits, but again, burning my Immolate was fucking rough. If I had Immolate here, right, if I slammed Immolate on 4, and I just chose to not play minions for the next 3 turns, he would have probably lost, my guess is 6 cards. 4 with the coin. 4 because of the coin. He's running the super Murloc heavy. I hate that version of that deck, by the way. I think it's really fucking bad. I do think that the Murlocs are really shit in that list, just saying. For all those who play Shadowwalk Shaman, I'm pretty sure that Murlocs are just bad in the deck. I mean, there's other cards I think are bad in the deck that I still run, which are, well, not all Murlocs. Obviously, keep Firemancer, Flurg, and, okay, yeah. We beat the deck we're meant to beat. The slow combo deck. Hey. We still have time for one more game, so let's queue it up. Hopefully, we can get just as good burns in the next one. Alright, guys, so yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys all in the next game. Hunt. Oh, this is I've lost this game. This game is actually an L. This game is a straight up fucking L. I don't think I can win this game. I didn't put any of the real counters or oh, it's not quest, so maybe there's a way. Well, let's see what we're playing against. We're gonna play against Beast. That's an okay burn. That's a bad burn. It's an okay burn. My burns were okay at best. I didn't really hit anything too devastating on his side, and I did kind of hit some of my good cards. I would have liked to have the big dude. Loatheb is interesting. I want to save both demonic projects for after he plays the harpoon gun thing. I don't know what the name of the card is off the top of my head, but I'm gonna just flip a Dreadlord. That is just straight pain. Defile would be a really good draw. Defile would be a very nice draw. I'd have to give him a free turn of Buzzard because my hand has no way to actually kill the Buzzard. It is really tilting as well. Touch would be the best draw in my deck here. Because I can tap touch. That was a bad draw. Bruh. Okay. I want to play this, but it's kind of bad. I feel like I have no actual good play here. Tamsin is too slow. There's the harpoon gun. Tamsin's too slow. I need to find like Defile or Dark Skies or... I guess those are the only really two cards. I think Plague of Flames is really bad in this deck. That was a really good draw for him to have. Hitting that the wolf guy is really big. Maybe I shouldn't have... I guess I fucked up. Interesting. My draw could not possibly get worse this game. What's optimal hits? I guess it's... You want to hit with this, and you want to hit with this, but, like, it's not great for you. None of these options are really insane for you is a big thing. I think this deck might also be better as Reno. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, huh. If I had Reno here, I would feel a lot safer. Of course you hit the one that is the most amount of damage possible. In my deck that doesn't run Reno. Remember I said I think Plague of Flames is a terrible card? The fact that did I even give him the thing that... Give him a fucking... Yeah, that's about right. I have not seen a Defile in 5 games. I've seen, what, 1 Dark Skies in 5 games? I don't think I've drawn a single Drain Soul, and I think I draw 1 touch. Didn't see Tamsin either. Tamsin on that board would have potentially won me the game. I think I can chalk up at least 3 of those games to... I had terrible draws and my opponent had an insane draw. Especially that fucking Pirate Rogue matchup. But, man... I think the demon package is wrong. I think you just straight up cut all the fucking demons. And you play more early game. You might also just want to cut this. And then go Highlander. 30 card Highlander. Plus the 10 health is actually fairly nice. I still think you might also want to just go Highlander. Maybe put back the demons and go Highlander. But nah. Maybe you have to like actually just run every single piece of removal. Maybe Dragon's as good as this card is nuts against aggro. The problem is if you go too much in against aggro, the combo decks get really hard matchups, which is what this deck was meant to beat. Which, I mean, 50-50. Then we just queued into only fucking aggro. The fact that I hit as much aggro as I did, and only... Yeah, those are just unlucky. Oh well. I wish I was hitting just straight up Shadowwalk Shamans. Shadowwalk Shamans would have been just great to hit like 4 of them in a row, but... Yeah, no, this deck performed below my expectations. Way below my expectations. I was expecting to go probably 3-2, hitting 3 combo decks. Then we lost to Mage. To be fair, we lost to Mage that did some really disgusting shit, but his deck was awful. We had no reason to actually lose that game besides the fact his deck was actually awful. Like, Doomsayer in that deck makes no sense. Frost Nova in the deck makes no sense. If you're not killing them by turn 6, in general, like, against a Pirate Rogue, you just lose. Against mech decks, you just lose. Against Togwaggle, you'll lose. Against Mech or Cthulhu, you'll probably lose. Those cards are just really bad in the deck, and I don't know why they're there. And it doesn't make sense. And the fact that even after I burned 6 cards, he was still able to complete quest was also disheartening. Also, his Polymorph Boar was insane. If he did, again, if he also missed that Polymorph Boar, he would have lost. He would have had to trade the 4/5 Parrot in, which would have saved me 16 health. And I would have gained 8, so it would give me 24 health. Which is huge. Gaining 24 health is actually absurd, turns out. Oh well, unlucky. What can you do? It happens. But yeah, anyways, besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all in the next one, where hopefully we get significantly luckier than we got here, and we don't just lose to actual insane draws. Yeah. Anyways, though, with that being said, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Alright, guys? Have a great rest of your day. Peace.